Hi, welcome to Ion Travel. My name's Tim Allen. I'm your show host. This is the Ion Travel Show where we're going to bring you a lot of fun. We're in Napa Valley, California. We're at the wine train. You need to get to the wine train. They're going to take you on an awesome tour through Napa Valley on their awesome train, and they're going to stop as well at wineries. For example, we're at Gurgage Hills Estate. We're having a blast. We're stomping grapes. We're going to make a cool t-shirt too. Sit back, get your sweet tea. Don't go away. This show rocks. So do you. We're going to get started right about now.
There are many different experiences you can have on the Napa Valley wine train. Of course, there is amazing food and this incredible old antique train, but there's also all of the Napa Valley wines, and in fact wines from California and all over the world that you're going to find on the Napa Valley wine train. It's an incredible experience that takes you on a journey not just through wine country and not just a culinary journey, but a journey back in time, because these antique rail cars have actually disappeared from the American landscape. I'd love to tell you a little bit about their history. So they're so old. They're from 1915 and 1917, most of the cars that we run are. And these are the first full-bodied steel cars that Pullman ever made. And when I say the first, I mean like the very first 20. So they made the cars steel, and it was the height of its technological advance for its day. And when I say steel, these things are like 80 tons a piece. The other thing that's kind of interesting about these old rail cars is that they were also the very first to have electrical lighting. Prior to this, they had oil lamps. So electrical lighting, all steel body construction, the height of a technological advance for almost 100 years ago, now disappeared from the American landscape. So when you come to the Napa Valley wine train, you're actually going to start in the building that we're standing in right now. Right behind me is the reservations counter, and you're going to come check in and get your ticket for whatever package you've purchased for that afternoon or evening. If it's lunch, we'll have a wine tasting here in the station that's just so much fun. You'll get a little bit of a white wine, a little bit of a red wine, and you'll get to hear a little bit about what's going on in Napa Valley that day, whether it's harvest, or whether it's winter and they're caning the vines and pruning, or whether it's full canopy midsummer and things are just sort of coasting right along into the one time a year the vintners actually really have to do all their work, and that is harvest. From here, you're going to board depending on the experience that you've booked. You might be in the Vista Dome, or you might be Gourmet Express, or you might be a winery tour such as Gurgage Hills Estates. So you'll leave from here depending on your boarding call and go out to the trains. You'll board the train in your experience, and depending on what experience you've booked, it kind of depends on what's going to happen. For instance, if you're Gourmet Express, you would have either early seating or you'll have late seating. So you're going to either eat immediately when you get on the train, or you're going to be an hour and a half into your journey, and when you come back, you'll be in the dining car. The dining car is that white linen, Pullman Porter, old-fashioned style of railroad luxury from the 1920s. So say you're eating early, you're going to sit in the dining car. They'll bring you your bread, your soup or your salad. You'll order your entree, and about halfway into the journey, you're going to leave the dining car and you're going to wander down to the end of the train into a lounge car where you'll have dessert and coffee. There's also that experience in the reverse. You start in the lounge car with an appetizer and some cocktails, and then halfway through the journey you go to the dining car and you'll have your entree and your dessert in the dining car on the way back down to the station.
You know, on the wine train they have several different kinds of cars. Now this dining car has a beautiful vista view of all of the countryside, the canyons and the wineries, all while you're served a wonderful meal. You can even enjoy a sip of wine, maybe a light dessert, perhaps a salad. You will have a spectacular time on the wine train at your next visit to Napa Valley.